Well, hey y'all, and welcome to the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. I am Susan, your hostess, and today we're going to be unboxing a Presto 16 quart pressure canner that was gifted to me. And here it is in the box. And I'm just going to read a little bit off of the box and tell you what all it does. It has an adjustable regulator, maintains 5, 10, or 15 pounds of pressure automatically. Safe and easy way to can your own vegetables, fruits, meats, seafoods, jams, jellies, pickles, and salsa. It is made of an extra strong and durable heavy gauge aluminum for long life and fast, even heating. Handy as a large capacity pressure cooker. Prepares meats, poultry, soups, and desserts in 3 to 10 times faster than the ordinary cooking methods. It comes with an adjustable pressure regulator. It's durable polished finish. Liquid capacity is 16 quarts or 15.1 liters. It has an automatic air vent cover lock, and it comes with the instruction book and the canning cooking rack. And I'm going to go ahead and get this opened up. So, got out the handy dandy kitchen knife to get this started. And we're going to do an unboxing. So it is very well packed. I'll show you the packaging. It's very well packed in there. We're going to get this out of the packaging and I'll be right back. It's fairly easy to get out of the packaging. This is the stock pot part of the 16 quart pressure canner by Presto. That's inside the pot. This is your locking gauge here. And on one of the handles there is this information here to align your arrows so that you can apply your lid properly. This is the bottom of your pot. And also on this side is the model number information of your Presto canner, so that you can always get the parts that you need for it. You would have a tray, and there's only one tray with this canner, unfortunately, but I am fortunate because I have one that is the same, almost the same size. So you can double stack half pints in this. You cannot double stack pints or quart jars in this particular canner. So this tray is always used in the bottom of your canner. You would add 3 quarts of water, which is what the manual tells us that we need to use in this canner. Here is your lid. This right here is your vent pipe. This is your airlock cover, and it will lock in place when it's up to pressure. It will be loose when it's not in pressure. And this is your overlock pressure plug right here. This will automatically pop out and release steam in case the vent pipe becomes blocked or the pressure cannot be released normally through the vent pipe. So that's 3 features on the lid. It also has a arrow here with a little open and close on it. You align this with the bottom half to apply your lid, and once you close it, it will lock into place. The inside of the lid looks like this, and the gasket is pre-lubricated. All of this will be washed before I use it, and it comes with plastic handles. So you can easily get it on and off of your canner. This is your regulator, and it has, at this point, it's 15 pounds of pressure. That is dependent upon your altitude and how much pressure you need for each level of pressure. To remove this, it says to put your fingers under it and just pull it over this little thing. You push down with your thumb, it comes right off. So I've removed the 15-pound weight. I have 10 pounds of pressure here. And to remove the second one, you do the same thing. And now I'm down to 5 pounds of pressure. My altitude calls for 10 pounds of pressure. And these are exactly the same. They both have the number on the opposite side. So the 10-pound pressure would be with the number facing up. To put it on, you would just push down. And it locks in place so you don't have to worry about it coming off. And if I needed 15 pounds of pressure, I would just go ahead and snap that on there. And I'm back to a full 15 pounds of pressure. This would fit on top of your vent pipe after you have vented it for 10 minutes. And then you would set your timer. And I will show you all of that in just a moment. One other thing about your lid is this vent pipe, you want to be able to look through and see light on the other side. That lets you know that it's not clogged. If it's clogged, you need to clean it. Okay, I have my pressure canner here. I have placed 3 quarts of water inside the pressure canner, and I'm dropping the tray down in there. That gives a little bit of space between the bottom of the pan and your jars. You always want to use that tray. You're going to place all your jars in here. Once your jars are placed, you're going to take your pot and you're going to align the arrows. Now I'm just demonstrating. I'm not actually putting the lid on here, but you would take that arrow and you would place it with this arrow here. And then you would turn your lid in the direction it says to close it, and once it locks in place, you know that you have your lid on there securely. You will vent this for 10 minutes. After that 10-minute period, you will add your weight according to your altitude onto the vent pipe. That will stop the venting temporarily. This will begin to jiggle, and once it gets to jiggling really good, you will set your timer for whatever time that the product inside your canner needs to process. Once it reaches the end of that time, you will turn your burner off, and you will not remove this or the lid. You will allow this to completely cool. Once it is completely cool, it is then safe. The outside of your canner may still be hot, but it is safe for you to remove this, and there will be no steam released from your vent pipe. You will then remove your lid and turn it away from you so that you don't scald yourself with steam. And you would wait about 5 minutes, and then you would lift your jars carefully out and place them on a towel on your counter and allow them to sit and cool completely for 12 to 24 hours. Once that 12 to 24 hours is up, you would remove the rings, test the seal on your jars, then wash your jars in warm soapy water, rinse them, allow them to dry, air dry. Then you would label your jars and you would store them in a cool, dark room. This instruction manual is very well written. It gives you all kinds of instructions in here. It tells you how to pressure can and all the steps that you take to pressure can. It gives you the diagrams, and it also gives you canning recipes and tips along the way. And you can also use this one for water bath canning, and you can also use this for pressure cooked foods, and it gives you safety information in there about that. And it also gives you recipes to use for pressure foods in your pressure canner. So you can use it for those 3 ways. It also tells you, there's a yellow caution sheet that came with this canner. It tells you that you do not use this with a gas burner or gas range over 12,000 BTUs, such as a turkey fryer. These types of heat sources will soften the canner, causing the bottom to warp. They may also result in property damage and personal injury. In addition, the food may not be safely processed. And it goes on to tell you about portable cooktops and burners may not be suitable for canning also. So you may want to read all your information before you ever use your canner. My suggestion to anybody that is new at canning is to go through all the steps, fill this with the amount of water, and try running it on your stove just to get a feel for where your temperature needs to be, especially with an electric stove, to achieve pressure. And you can also can water. I would can distilled water, not tap water. So that is the Presto 16 quart pressure canner that was gifted to me by my friend, my dear friend, Sandra McBroom, and I am so pleased to have this as an addition to my canning equipment. Thank you so much, Sandra, for thinking about me and supplying me with canning jars and a new pressure canner. Thank you everybody for watching. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below, or just a comment if you've used this canner before. I would be interested in hearing your thoughts on it. And may you be fully blessed.